SillyPseudonym playing Nova Drift. I want to try a suggested build this time. Let's see, it was Tyler Gerlich who made this one in the comments. Let's give it a try and see how well it works. Need the Railgun. What do I want for a shield? Amp would be sensible. Siphon, orbital. Haven't done warp shield recently. Let's try a warp shield. I need more experience with that. Assault. We do lose shields, but we get improved rate of fire and projectile velocity. Railgun gets a damage increase with projectile velocity, so let's try this. We're going for a relatively hard-hitting build. We want one shot to kill the enemy pretty quickly. Just blast it out of space. Don't know how well that will work when it comes to crowd control, but ideally we should be able to handle the tougher enemies easily enough. Single targets, I'll put it that way. We'll see, we'll see. Love when the shrapnel helps us out. Probably want a targeting just to better hit enemies from a distance. Well, there is a targeting and there's a twin strike, but no, we're going to try to stick with what we've got here. The hull strength is fine. Then we'll get rate of fire up. We'll take rate of fire downs later, I'm sure. But for now, we'll enjoy the speed. I guess we'll take a warpath as well. Still having trouble hitting, but at least we're doing a little better. Do I want the siege weaponry? Yeah, let's try it. Now we can slowly gain attack speed by holding down the attack button for the small cost of losing our life. Okay, I need you to die a little bit more quickly than that. Would really help my feelings if you did that. May want essence sap with this build. Envoy I'll happily take. Even hold down the fire button for a long time just to try to get all the different bits and pieces there. What do I want from all this? I think I just reroll. Not entirely happy with these choices either. Shield cooldown is useful. Juggernaut or magnitude? Let's get the magnitude going. I'll take the improved thrust because warp strike will probably be helpful here. I do want Rancor eventually, but I also want charge shot to get to Rancor. Get the payload first. Okay, absorption or deadly wake, or even a defiance. A defiance would be very helpful when it comes to the self-damage. we'll get a Defiance. That way we can hold down the fire button for longer without killing ourselves. That's the goal, at least. There's the charge shot. With siege weaponry, the longer you hold down the charge, the more damage you take. But you can charge a lot faster, so it's got its ups and downs. Don't know which is better, trying to hold down the charge shot or just tap firing. I do know I kind of wish I had the terminate here. Early terminate always helps with a mega fight. Go by a little faster, since you don't have to peel through some of the worst. Of the fight, and just in terms of not having any vulnerable points to shoot anymore. You don't have the same feeling of immediate gratification like you do with watching one of these little vulnerable pieces explode. But we did well enough, I guess. Do I want to burst fire? Is that too much here? I want to try and see what happens. We should do plenty of damage now. Yeah, I'd say that's decent damage. Unfortunately, we still have to actually hit the enemy here. I can't talk today, apparently. Get this velocity increase. Again, velocity is more damage with Railgun. Oops, hello. Tap firing sometimes does seem a bit better when it comes to trying to fight lots of the smaller enemies, which I guess does make a degree of sense. I'll take the Deadly Wake here. There's Calibrate. That will allow us to get Saturation Fire. This is going to be such a weird build, but it'll be interesting. We should not lack for damage output, that is for certain. Take the absorption here. And we should see Rancor pop up eventually. Once again, you actually need to hit the enemy though. We do a lot of damage when we hit the enemy. We do no damage when we miss the enemy entirely. It's a shame, but it's true. I think we can kill you in 5 shots. Oh dear, oh dear. Again, we must actually hit the enemy to kill them. There is the Rancor. Slows us down even more, but damage dealt to us, excluding charge damage, increases the charge. We get more hull, a bit more weapon damage, some extra plating. Let's see what happens. Probably won't. Armor would be nice here, of course. Core shielding for the self-damage resistance. Ooh, that's going to be annoying. 2 of you. That's one of the reasons I decided to take the warp shield. I was worried about getting caught in the middle of an enemy like that while I was trying to charge. I do want snipe here. We get more velocity. More velocity is more damage, and it does open up warp strike as a possibility eventually. I like force armor, and I also like skirmish. I think I'll take the skirmish first. Do I want Splinter? Decreases our rate of fire, but it could help when it comes to crowd control. We can give it a try and see what happens. We have several rate of fire increases. Maybe the rate of fire decrease will not be too bad. I do wonder... why are there so many of you? Egads. How many of you are there going to be? Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen so many waves of the same enemy type before. Back to back like that. That was a strange one. Also, for some reason, I'm really feeling the need to get some more defensive capabilities. Don't know why that would be, just a feeling. I do enjoy a Terminate. Would like the Blink, but I also like the Mastery. I'm going to take the Blink first, anyway. The Blitz. Targets at full hull take 20% more damage. Plus 5% weapon damage. Pretty good. Took a few hits less that time than it did the first time we fought. Trying to get this convoy, at least most of it. Hopefully without getting myself killed. That would be less than ideal. Do I want an incendiary strike? We do a lot of single hit damage. Probably one of the few times this is actually worthwhile. As much as I usually love taking it. This does weaken our rate of fire and damage. But I think it might be necessary. For that reason right there. So that we can actually hit multiple targets at once. Hopefully the Mastery will come back and we will be able to make up for that loss. Okay, I actually need to, again, be able to hit these enemies so I can get to the next area. A pillow. Interesting. There's the mastery. That will improve our performance across the board by about 5%. At least with our weapon stats. I do want the armor, if nothing else, again for going down towards core shielding. This is why Splinter can be helpful. Enemies like that. It doesn't help as much against enemies that die in one hit. The enemies that survive, you get a little bit of a bonus. Just a little. Whew, you make me have difficult decisions. I want the plating for the self-damage resistance. But I also want this essence sap. I wouldn't necessarily even mind a homing strike, even though we won't use it as much as we would with a high firing build. Often firing, compared to this more charge shot build, but I would like some more crowd control. But I think I take this Defiance. I think that self-damage resistance allows me to charge my weapon a little longer. And I feel a bit safer with that. Poor enemy didn't even have time to get on the screen good. Ah well. I'm sure your friends will avenge you eventually. That was a little closer than I like. Come on, Celestial. I mean, oh dear. Whatever happened to you? Shield cooldown wouldn't be horrible here, but that is the essence sap. I've been wanting that. Ooh, channeling, force armor. I think I could channeling this time. Hello, Seraph. Just knock them across the room. Or the arena, whatever you call it. And goodbye, Seraph. It is a high damage build. No debate on that point. Trying to get that convoy more than the enemy. Probably not the best prioritization, I will admit. As long as we can kill them fast enough, we're fine. My concern is that we will not be able to do that for too much longer. Well, didn't mean to screen wrap there. Thank you, Comet. Okay. Juggernaut slows us down, but does give us more hull. I like more hull. Singular Strike. More damage, size, and blast radius to our weapons. Does slow us down a fair bit. Especially since we've already taken the Rancor and such. Yeah, these are the kinds of enemies I worry about. Lots of small enemies we cannot target with one big burst of attack. I do like the improved damage output, though. The improved damage output is nice. Again, the main problem is we can't always hit all the targets we want rapidly. I've been talking about core shielding, and there it is. 20% self-damage resistance, and I think I'll take this force armor. Okay, I'm just going to go over here for now. And then you die. Just tap firing at this point. Ooh, watch out. That damaging engine trail is still damaging. Even with all of the plating that I have and all that other good stuff. Okay, you need to actually hit the enemy. There you are. Hidden power is a no. Let's get this shield cooldown though. I want some increased likelihood of actually surviving some of these hits. I'm usually firing. I did say homing strike might be okay. Does increase our projectile spread a bit though, so aiming may be a little more difficult. I do want to see how effective it is with this kind of charge shot though. With the burst fire we at least get a few more. Probably again not as good as... Okay, that's kind of rude. I was already going in that direction. I think I had right of way. Always fun to have a minefield. At least we have the armor and the absorption to deal with it in part. I'm just... With these kinds of enemies, I'm largely spraying and praying. I'm just aiming in a general direction and hoping enough hits. Alright, Celestial. Volatile shields is something. Bravado would improve my weapon damage. Blast radius could help with crowd control a bit. In many ways, we've gotten the main things I wanted to build here. So I'm not entirely sure what else I need. I do like the protection this offers, a little more shields, and the shield break damage. That's okay. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Don't want the discharge. Don't think Kinetic Boost is as useful to us here. Maelstrom, though? I could see Maelstrom helping us out. Could also kill us. Maelstrom pushes things around, our shield breaks, we warp right into the very projectile we pushed away with Maelstrom. I could definitely see that happening. You go away. Don't like you eating my stuff, Singularity. That's my food. You don't like traveling into the black hole? That's something we share, Seraph. That's something we share. On balance, burst fire has been a help to this build, I think. Though I do worry sometimes I can't kill a lot of these smaller enemies fast enough. More shield durability is not bad. Shield effect radius. I'll take the shield durability. I feel the need for more defensive options. Eventually. Just needed that burn damage to kick in. We do a lot of damage if we have time to charge to full. It's just we don't often have time to charge to full. And that is the problem. We do not always get that opportunity. Of course, there are plenty of targets we don't need the opportunity for it, but... Probably shouldn't have done that. Trying to kill it a little faster. Just managed to almost kill myself instead. That is what you consider a counterproductive strategy. Do I want a spontaneous generation? That seems weird. Reflexive shields does seem better. Yeah, we'll take the reflexive shields. Spontaneous generation I like, and it probably would do well here. But it also feels anti-thematic. Would be nice to block some of these attacks though. Just use the swarm to provide a little cover. Even if they don't ever do any damage, I do like the ability to just tell the poor swarms to take a hit or two for me. Oops. I thought you were dead. Don't know why I thought that. You're always tankier than good old friend Scion. Thought I could get in a hit there, but I could not. Still, that was a fun build. I'm going to have to refine that one. I'm sure there are things I could do better. Maybe take... I don't know, would Apotheosis be good there? Maybe a Shield Break, Tempest Break, Apotheosis? There's some options. But anyway, again, thank you to Tyler Gorlich for offering that as a suggestion. I hope I pronounced the last name correctly. Sounds German. In any event, thank you all for stopping by.